Hello, it's Friday, and that means another episode of Friday Sews. So, what have I been working on this week? Well, I made a jacket for my daughter, and I did not follow the instructions completely, and I don't know what I did with the pattern. I misplaced it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on my phone really quick, and because I took a picture of it. I just don't know where I put the pattern. Let's see. Do I have a better picture? I guess that's the only picture I have. And rotate it. There we go. Alright. So I'll show you a picture. It's a Butterick pattern. And it's Butterick 4651. And so I made this. Now it didn't really come with pockets. It did have like a fake pocket flap for the top, but there really wasn't any pocket. So I went ahead and added front like patch pockets on this, which I think my daughter would rather have side pockets that her hand could just go into. And I tried to figure out how to do it on the side and then still have the top. And it just wasn't working for me at the time. So this is what she got. And it did come with a collar, but I did not put the collar on. I chose to omit that. And so I just put some bias. I cut some bias and just put it around the top edge. And it's supposed to have snaps or buttons going down the front. Well, I chose to put a zipper down the front. So it just zips up. And on the sleeves, it's just got the bias around the sleeve. And I did cut like that much off of the bottom of the sleeve. It was quite a bit of extra. And then here is the inside. Now if I had finished this edge better on the inside, like if I had done like a flat felt seam, I could have hidden that and it could have been fully reversible, because everything else looks great. It's just that seam. So I can still redo it, but do I want to? I don't know. So here's the inside of it. Back side. And I added some zippered pockets on the inside. It just has some zippered pockets. Alright, so I made the jacket for my daughter. Now, what I'm working on right now is 8495, a Simplicity, and it's from like 1988. And I'm trying to do that overall pattern type thing. It's really not that great of a pattern. And obviously, you could possibly tell by just the way it flaps out at the sides and stuff, just the enormity of it. It's not very well drafted. So I've tried to fix it, but I put it on and it just looks just horrible. And maybe it's the fabric I'm using. I don't know. I love the fabric. It looks great. But I need to use it for a different pattern. Because I've had to bring in each side by like 2 inches. So I have this that I measured in from the edge 2 inches just to bring in that extra bulk. And then there's still so much of extra bulk, like just in the top. Like I was gonna try to add a pocket, like a front pocket, but I don't know. I have this done, and it says to sew like side stitching down the seam the whole way, and it just makes it like crinkle up and bunch up. Well, that doesn't look that great. I don't know. And the little carriers are okay. This is like this is like the facing, which is fine. But then maybe I should just try it on and show it to you. Then you could just see how ridiculous it is. I don't know. I am not thrilled about this pattern. It is not one of my favorite makes. And I cut out 2 pieces. So I cut out 2 different fabrics to make up this. So I'd have 2 different ones. And now I'm like second guessing. I'm like, okay, so what do I do? I like the fabric. I just don't like the pattern of. So I have this fabric here, and I love the fabric pattern. I think it's so cute. So I've gone ahead and just kind of alternating, doing each piece. So this is the back pocket, and then the back carrier, and now I'm second guessing. Like, do I finish it and try to alter the pieces so they look okay? Or do I don't know. I'm gonna have to alter something because it's not good. It really is not good. It doesn't look good at all. Like, the leg tapering is okay. I like the way that the legs taper in, and it's not like too big. But the hips were way huge. Well, this is a small, and it does say a very loose fitting. Yeah. And like with this is kind of as loose as I want it, you know. And I think that the sides go down too much. So let me think. Do I put it on and show it to you? And also, what's weird about this pattern is you can see on that view, it has like the buttons are in the back. Like, even with this view, like the buttons, they're just in the back, which is weird. I don't know. I'm not exactly 100% convinced with this pattern. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Okay, So, what else have I done? This is pretty much all that I've been working on. I worked on that jacket, and I have 2 overalls in progress, but I'm not liking the outcome. I'm not liking the make. It's not bringing me joy. I don't know. It just isn't. After trying it on and stuff, I am like not overjoyed to finish. I'm not like, it's really not one that I am like thrilled with. I should have like gone with this pattern, you know, because I have this McCall's pattern 7551, and here is the back drawings on that. Now this one, it is also a loose fitting, but the way those buttons go up the side and stuff, it brings in those sides and just makes it look so much better. So I'm just kind of a little skeptical on what I do. Like, do I continue to try to make this work, or do I, like, scrap it? And I don't want to scrap it because, you know, I just really need some improvement. But I guess that's why it's 1988 and they haven't really brought that one back. You know, that 80s are okay, but that one I am not thrilled with. I just need to go through and really I need to find my pattern for these. I don't know what I did with it. I still haven't been able to find it. I misplaced it somewhere. Yeah. One of those little things. I just don't know what I did. Misplaced things. Yep. Yep. So I'm probably going to at least try to finish this make just to see how I can alter it, because it really is not one of my favorite. It's one that I'm really not thrilled with, not ecstatic about. You know, kind of a flop. Now I'm excited for the fabric. Okay, so do I have enough fabric to remake one like this, but out of a different pattern, and one like this out of a different pattern? Yes, I do. I have a roll, a giant roll that has a lot of fabric on it, and I would have enough to make like maybe 5 of these, maybe, or more. I don't know. I wouldn't make that many, not out of the same fabric. I would make many overalls out of different fabrics. I do have several pairs that I do need to go through and like change them up. So I do want to make a pair of brown corduroy overalls and some denim overalls, and I also have some pink corduroy that I can make a pair out of, just because I have lots of fabric. Yeah, I like fabric. Fabric, it just makes me happy. I'm sure you all can relate. Got little threads that I get to clip. I think they're the serger threads. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to like clip some of these seams. Dang it. Just to see how it works here. Yeah. Maybe this will flatten it out some. I'm going to trim around this corner too. This little curve. Straight threads. See, trimming those curves really did make it a lot smoother. So I'm trying to decide, how I do this. Do I don't know. I like it. I don't like all the instructions, and this fabric probably is not the best because of that. Gathering around the crotch. I obviously did not do that right. So I put on the pants that I'm making. Here's the pattern. I don't have all the facings sewn down yet. I did bring the sides in like 2 inches, like both pieces. So basically it brings it in 4 inches. Well, so from the edge, so like you have an edge, like the raw edge, which isn't raw because I serged it. I brought it in from that edge 2 inches in, if that makes sense. it's okay, I guess. It would attach in the back, so I just have some safety pins at this moment attaching it. It does have the carriers, which, you know, the way it's sitting, it's like needs to be up like this. But I don't know. I'm not thrilled with this pattern at all. I don't know if I would wear it. But it's just not what I was expecting. The crotch, just the whole layout of it, you know, I don't mind so much I don't know what to say. It's not my favorite pattern. So I'm just really kind of iffy, like, do I just take this and put it in the bin? Anybody want it? It's just a one size. You know, that one wouldn't be so bad. It does come with the shirt pattern. 1988. Now the tissue paper is cut, but it is just a one size. I'm not impressed. And maybe it's just the fabric. Maybe that's my problem. So I need to find something to do with this that will make it better. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. It's not my most marvelous venture. I love the fabric. Don't get me wrong. I love my fabric. I don't love the pattern. And I'm trying to like it, but I'm not. So I don't know what to do. I'm going to start over and do a different pattern. See if somehow I can salvage the fabric pieces that I have already cut out and sewed on. Like somehow salvage what there is and see if I can make something wearable. Because this, it may be wearable, but I don't like it. I'm not impressed. Yeah. It doesn't impress me. Yeah. Alright. Well, you've seen it on. Don't have the facing done yet. It's not my favorite. So, this is kind of a fail. Kind of a flop. I just can't. Like the pictures and stuff, it doesn't show the crotch being down so low. Maybe I just don't have a long torso like the rest of them. Because I'd have to pull it up like this, and then the crotch isn't down low. And then this would be around like that, and then this would hang down like on the picture, because it's supposed to be very loose fitting, but I did move that in a couple inches. I'm not impressed. I'm not. Oh well. You live and you learn, right? Alright. There really is just no way to fix this. I guess it would look cute as a jumper, but that's a dress. I'm sorry. Not happening. Not happening. Alright, well, my daughter, she got her driver's license. She went and took her test the other day. So now she's a licensed driver. Lucky girl. So she is out having a blast with her friends. All by herself. With no parent with her. Yeah. Which is good for us. Yeah. I just wish she would let me know when she got somewhere safely. Because you know, that is a concern of mine. She needs to make sure she does that. I know, she is a young adult. But you still worry, right? Especially when they still live under your roof. Yeah. I definitely worry. Alright, well, I gotta wrap this up. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.